Here are some T-spine and hip mobility stretches. So lie flat on your back, arms out, bring one leg over your body, try and bring your knee to the floor while keeping your shoulders flat on the ground. You can slightly pull your knee over with one hand and look the opposite way. You'll feel a nice stretch through the lower spine, through your T-spine. Change legs, make sure you hold it for about 10 seconds on each side, looking in the opposite direction to the knee that you're bringing over your body. Again, shoulders flat on the floor. Okay, we're going to move on to our next hip stretch now. So kneeling position, one knee up in front onto one knee. You're going to tilt your pelvis under, so tip it under, tuck your tailbone under and then push forward. You should feel a nice stretch through your hip flexors through into your quads. So just tilt it under, squeeze your glutes rather, and push forward. Change leg after a few seconds. So again, tilt your pelvis under. Imagine you've got a bowl and you're tipping it backwards. So tilt it under, tuck your tailbone under, and then push forward as far as you can go, feeling a nice stretch, squeezing your glutes at all times. Okay, next one, we are going to come on down onto both knees. You're going to come down onto your forearms. You're going to have your legs in what would be your squat position, feet turned out and flat against the floor, and you're just going to rock back and forwards, opening up those hip flexors. So pushing back and coming forwards. Going to go do that a few times, then take your knees slightly wider apart and see if you can get a little bit lower into the position, keeping your feet flat on the floor and pushing forwards and backwards. Okay, moving on to your next one. We are going to do what we call a groiner. So go into a plank position in full arms. You're going to take one foot up by your hand and then stretch up with the opposite hand. So the opposite hand and foot will remain on the floor and you'll feel a nice stretch through the groin and hip area. So foot up and then the same side. So if you bring your left foot up, take your left arm up into the air. Okay, the next one, you need a wall. So you're going to put one leg flat up against, so your shin's going to be flat up against the wall, and then you're going to come up onto the other leg, foot flat on the floor, and then bring your hands up onto your knee, if you can. If you've got the mobility in your hip flexors to do this. If you haven't, then obviously try and bring that knee up, bring your arms in front of you, and take it slowly. Build up to being able to put both hands on your knee. Make sure you do both. You can hold on to a chair if you need to, but build up to this.